So next that we'll see over here is about the relational operator, and for that I have created one file which is of our relational operator over here. And let us go and make use of the relational operator over here. So first of all, I'll just directly print out over here, and I'll just say over here as a greater than. So first of all, we use a greater than operator, and that will be of the like this. So this is the greater than operator that we will be using, and for that we will just create a string interpolation inside here. That's the good thing, that we can write anything. We can create a we can write our logic inside the string actually. So what we'll do over here is we will just say that let's say a 5 is greater than 6, right? So this is actually going to check that whether the 5 is greater than 6, and if it is greater than 5 is greater than 6, then it will return a true, or else it will return a false. So relational operator always deals with the true or false things. So if you want to check like whether it is true or whether it's not true, whether it's equal or whether it's not equal, so all of those will be using a relational operator. So if you just go and run, then you'll see it gets false. Why? Because then we have a 5 is not greater than a 6, because 5 is less than a 6. And then we'll just duplicate this one, and then we'll just say less than, and for that we have a sign of a less than back arrow, right? So if 5 is less than 6, then it should return a true. So let's go and run that one. You get a true because the 5 is less than of a 6. And let us duplicate this line again. And the next is after we have a greater than or equals. So we will say greater than or the, and it should be or, greater than or equal. So for that we'll have this greater than or equal. So is the 5 greater than equal to 6? No, that should return a false, right? So if we go and run, we get a false. And then I'll duplicate the line, and it should be less than or equal. So for that we have to use a less than or equal. And is 5 less than equals to 5? Let's say is 5 less than equals to 5. That should be of a true, right? So if we go, and it is true because 5 and 5 is equal, so it just checks for the value whether it is true or false. So less than or equals to 5, yeah, that's true. So it's returning as the true. And let us duplicate this, and the next thing that we'll learn is each equal. So each equal, so this is of the each equal. So let me say of each equal, and for that we'll use a double equals to sign or operator, or double equals, right? So if 5 is equals to 5, that should return a true, or if I say 5 is equals to 6, that should return as a false. We get a false. So these are the sum operator, and then let's create another one, and we have, I think lastly we will have a not equal. So each equal, and then we have a not equal. So for not equals, then we'll just have a not equals. This is the not equals to operator, and here we'll just make use of that one. If 5 is not equals to 6, then it should return a true, and if 5 is not equals to 5, then that should return as the false, right? So just run this, and we get a true because the 5 is not equals to 6. And if you replace this one as a 5, that should return as the true. So these are some of the relational operator, and it's really useful, and you have to you need to remember it, because if you are a complete beginner or a developer completely new to programming, then this is always used. We always use this condition. So we always make use of a relational operator in our programming, or whenever we are creating an application. This is really really helpful.